Hello everyone, I am Chase here at Rocky Mountain ATV/MC, and these are our top 5 tools for two-stroke owners. So if you're one of the lucky ones that is ripping it around on a two-stroke, I am talking to you today. As two-stroke enthusiasts here at Rocky Mountain, we want to share with you our top 5 tools and accessories that make owning a two-stroke a whole lot easier. Now for some of you, some of these might seem obvious if you've been riding for a long time on two-strokes, but if you're new to two-strokes, or maybe you're thinking about picking one up for the first time, these are going to really help you out. They're going to make certain jobs much, much easier. So to get started, the first tool that we have up here is going to be a mixture bottle. So to make it a lot easier to take away the guesswork when you're mixing your gas, have a mixture bottle. All you're gonna do is you're gonna pick one up. We have several to choose from, and they're gonna have the lines on there that are gonna give your ratios already for you. So depending on how much fuel you're gonna be mixing, it will show you exactly how much oil you're gonna need. And like I said, it just makes it much easier. It's gonna eliminate that guesswork. I like to actually use these when I'm doing my motor oil, my engine oil, even my fork oil. So you're gonna get a lot of uses out of these. And like I said, we have a lot of options to choose from. We got this one from Ratio Right, we got one from Maxima. Motion Pro makes this Pro funnel, which is actually really nice because it has a funnel at the bottom, which actually has a valve you can open and close. So once you pour the oil out, you can close the valve. Just makes it a little bit easier, makes the job cleaner. So I actually have one of these, I really like it. But that's gonna be my first tip, is pick up a mixture bottle. So after you have your mixture bottle, my second tip is gonna be a spring puller. Now on two-strokes, you're gonna be taking your exhaust pipe off a little more often, whether you're fixing dents, maybe you're just replacing O-rings or whatever it might be. So put down the pliers, put down the vice grips or even a screwdriver that I see some people using, and get a spring puller. They're very inexpensive, and I'm telling you, once you use these to take springs off or put them on, you will ask yourself how you went so long without. So that's my second tip, is get a spring puller. Now from there, third, it's gonna be a spark plug wrench. On spark plugs, two-strokes again, you're gonna be replacing these a little bit more often, especially if your jetting isn't really spot on, you could be fouling plugs. So you need a way to get your spark plugs off easily and quickly. Now I've seen a lot of guys that use a crescent wrench, so they have to dig through their toolbox to find one. These are inexpensive, and a lot of times you just don't have the space to get in there with a crescent wrench, and it's just really hard to do. So a spark plug wrench is gonna really make that job easier. I've got 2 different versions here on the table, both from Tusk. We're gonna have our standard, and we also have one that is a ratchet version as well. What's nice about these, because they are inexpensive, I'll have one in my toolbox at home, and I'll always take one with me when we're out on our trail rides as well. Now going along with that spark plug wrench, it's never a bad idea to have an extra spark plug with you, okay? Whether it's you finding a plug or maybe somebody you're riding with fouls a plug, it's always a good idea to have a spare. And if you need a good way to carry this to keep it safe and prevent damaging it while you're riding, well, pick up a spark plug holder. These are gonna do that for you. You just unscrew the cap, put your spark plug in, put it in your tool belt, and you are good to go. So that's gonna be my third tip, is a spark plug wrench. Now, if you're fouling plugs often, it's a very good chance that your jetting isn't right, which leads me to my fourth tip, which is a jetting kit. If you're new to carburetors, you're not really familiar with jetting, or maybe you just don't like to deal with it and you want to just eliminate that guesswork, well, one of the best routes to take is a jet kit. So we have several of these to choose from on our website. One that we really like, that we have good success with, are the JD jet kits. And what's so nice about these is once you pick it up, it's gonna come with your different jets as well as your needles, and it's gonna give you instructions to give you the exact combination that's gonna get your bike running optimally and get you out there and having a good time. So it's just gonna eliminate that guesswork, and you would be surprised just how much better your bike can run when your jetting is spot on. So a jet kit, that's gonna be my fourth tip. Now, fifth and final tip is gonna be idle and air adjustment screws. Going along with your jetting, once you have that right where it needs to be, you also wanna make sure that your idle and air adjustment screws are dialed in as well. These small adjustments are gonna make a big difference when it comes to changes in conditions, as well as elevation changes as well. And what's nice about these is we have these available for most of your popular bikes with either Mikuni or Keihin carburetors. They just replace your stock idle or air adjustment screws, and they make it so you can adjust those on the fly. So you don't need any specialty tools, makes it a whole lot easier, super quick. These are made from 6061 T6 anodized aluminum, so they look cool, and like I said, it's gonna make those adjustments much easier. Definitely a must-have if you own a two-stroke. And there they are. Those are our top 5 tools and accessories for you guys ripping around on your two-strokes. If you guys have any questions about these, well, make sure you comment below, and I'm sure you guys have some other great suggestions, other things, other tools and accessories that I didn't mention, so make sure you write those below. That's gonna help your other riders out. To pick up anything that I talked about today, you can click on the link or head over to our website at RockyMountainATVMC.com. Do not forget that orders over $75 ship free. And if you haven't yet, make sure to click subscribe to us on YouTube. That's going to keep you up to date and in the loop on the latest gear guides, product reviews, how-to videos, and top 5s that we are constantly rolling out. I'm Chase here at Rocky Mountain, and we'll see you on the trails.